But given that about 80% of the women in the study said they don't participate in regular weight training, there is still a lot of hesitancy. I was always the awkward one in the gym class back in the school days, says Ann Martin, 69, of Wilmington, Delaware. She, oh, that's the word, shied. Shied, I guess. She shied away from the gyms and weight training machines. Martin has always been a walker, but she realized she needed to build more strength, which you see a lot of women in the gym do a lot of walking, do a lot of cardio, right? And it's low impact. It can be low impact, and especially if you may not know 100% what to do, where to do, and what to focus on. If anything, get your cardio up by doing some laps around the gym. I see this a lot in the gym too. Martin has always been a walker, but she realized that she needed to build more strength. So last year, she started working out with a trainer to learn how to use the equipment. It's fun now, she says. I can feel my muscles getting stronger. Strength training can be intimidating, Sharoma says, but it's not all bodybuilders trying to lift super amounts of weight. She says, well, he says there are more ways to incorporate resistance training into your life. All activities that require your muscles to work against a weight or force count as strength training. This includes the use of weight machines, resistant bands, or tubes, as well as all the many ways we can use our own body weight as we do with push-ups and squats. So any anytime you go against anything, you're pushing against something, you're using something that is heavy, that is I want to say heavy. Let me rephrase that. Weight, right? Anytime you're doing any type of movement, picking up anything with that is that is that is weighted. Let me rephrase that. Weighted. That is strength training. That is strength training. Says it right here. All activities that require your muscles to work against a weight or force count as strength training. And I want to dive into that a little bit more, kind of parallel to this in regards to form, right? Maybe when I got on the internet, maybe probably about 10, 12 years ago, started posting stuff about health and fitness and workouts and weightlifting and all that kind of stuff. And you run into the forum police. You run into the forum police in the comment section, and you battle with that, or you hear it out a little bit here and there, right? And it's this notion that you're doing it wrong constantly. You're doing it wrong constantly. It as in said exercise if you're not doing it like said person or whatever. Now, have I seen bad form? Of course I've seen bad form. Have I executed bad form? I have personally. I look back on some of my older videos and I'm like, man, that was horrible. that was horrible. But I know more now. That's the thing. But the idea as if there is no muscles being worked or zero muscles being worked, that doesn't make any sense because the body is moving and it is moving against a force. So therefore it is resistance training. Now I'm not saying this to encourage horrible form and just pick up and start doing anything to start strength training. No, but doing it the right way is more beneficial than doing it the wrong way. But this idea as if you're not working any muscles, um, it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy.